Today, we're in New Jersey. We want a cheesecake. Yes, that's exactly what we want to do. I want to drink you. I feel like we're getting this true New Jersey experience. Don't judge a book by its cover. Well, Springbank 18.
This is an amazing bottle. Look at the face. Come on. You gotta be kidding me.
Today, we're in New Jersey. I've got quite a few stores to get to. Not quite as nice a day as we've had the last few. Hopefully we don't get too much rain, but that'll be all right. That's not going to dampen our spirits. We've got a couple of guests here.
I'm Kevin Howard. Been hunting around here for a few months, and a lot of the stores can be hit or miss, but you can find some gems.
So you think we're going to have pretty good luck today?
I feel like we'll find something.
Some of y'all may know this guy right here.
It's early. It's Jersey. Don't hold it against me, everybody. Uncle Nate.
Uncle Nate on Discord, one of our moderator Discords, one of the OGs, one of our first supporters. Like, been here since the beginning, even helping us out right now. Look, he's got cardboard he broke down from all of the merch that I've still got in the back of the truck from
You gotta
Will.
earn samples. You can't just get into this and not expect to work a little bit.
Have you ever hunted this area?
No.
Okay, you're the expert. What do you think about Buy Rite? Have you been to Buy Rite?
I've not been to this one.
Okay.
I've been to a couple other ones. They normally have great store picks and a decent allocated section. The last one I was in had some Four Roses single barrel for about $100 a bottle. The barrel proof.
So they have stuff. We're going to find some things. Well, let's go check out Buy Rite. This is actually our second store on the list because I wanted to get early. I would really like to watch a few college football games this evening. And we got a little too early for the store we went to first, and it doesn't open for an hour. So we jumped over here. We'll hit that store next. Same Peerless single barrel. The color on some of these Peerless, like we got one in, it was in Maryland or DC that was just like so dark.
I've been seeing more and more of those.
Rare character stuff. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them on this trip, for sure.
And something local, not necessarily in New Jersey, but right inside of Philly is Kinsley.
All right.
Oh, there's Cream of Kentucky.
Yeah.
The Bonded. What in the world is Super Chief?
I've never heard of it.
It's a big old bottle. Produced bottled, distilled from grain, but doesn't tell you where it's distilled. Huh. Interesting. Cast strength redwoods are getting out everywhere now.
Yeah,
Those were hard to find for a long time, and I'm seeing them everywhere now.
it looks like the prices are dropping on them too.
I think everybody's dropping prices for the most part.
Yeah,
It's taken a little while to get out, but I'm starting to see a lot more attainable price points.
The Boone County I've heard good things about
Okay.
with their barrel proof stuff.
Yeah, I don't think a toasted cask finish, cast strength. I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Double oak rye just sitting on the shelf.
I got one of those.
Double oak rye, man.
$84.99 for a normal double oak though.
Yeah.
That's maybe the cheapest I've ever seen it. Honestly, $85 for a double oak Peerless. I'm not sure I've seen better. Y'all can correct me. We'll look through all the video. We're not looking through all the videos. That's the lowest I remember.
74 in Boston.
74 for a double oak. This is like Peerless has the most random pricing.
They do.
Yeah. I don't know what the price should be on those.
130. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if that's what it goes for or what. $17.99 for a benchmark top floor. What's the single barrel? 30. Sip-boo-boo. I don't know much about this Frank August here either. It is top tier bottle,
Yeah. People
but it just says produced by. You say people love this?
I've heard some do.
You've heard some do.
Yep, I've not heard tons about it.
All right, next time I see a cast string from them, I'll pick it up.
Dogfish Head.
Yeah, Dogfish Head apparently made a lot of whiskey. I've heard it's not great.
Not bad prices. 89 for the cast 10, the new Lefroy. I know you guys don't have any interest on this side.
I'm always interested, not in drinking it.
These are good prices.
Okay.
To start, I mean, look at that. $69 for that 10 sherry. That's a great
Anything rare here? Anything's like, okay, it's just run-of-the-mill stuff.
Yeah, real small Canadian section.
Yeah. For the best. It's for the best.
The Fountain North stuff's pretty good.
Yeah.
I have a batch 19 at home.
I've passed on some Found North stuff, and I've been given a little grief about it. So apparently I got to pick that up next time I see it.
They're pretty decent.
This
is a pretty good bottle.
Batch 19, very good. And then their single barrels are also all good. I don't think you can really go wrong with any of their stuff.
I'm still trying to try all the bourbons. If you want me to try all the everything, well, the bourbon's an impossible task. The everything is insurmountable.
So you've got some of your Jefferson's Ocean.
What do you think about Jefferson's Ocean?
I had one bottle like forever ago, like Voyage 3.
Yeah.
And I thought it was great, but then tried a few since then, and
I 100% agree. In fact, I think I started with 3. It was quite a while ago.
And you like 3?
I like 3.
But then after that?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's like they struck gold, and then after that, they couldn't keep up.
That's all the hype came from those early batches.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's good to know.
Have you ever tried the Jimmy Reds?
I have. I bought this bottle here. They used to come in little squatty bottles like this. So I bought this bottle. I thought it was really good. I mean, for something a little different, right? It's not your traditional bourbon here, but I thought it was a nice pour. It's got, sweet red corn, right? So it's a sweeter bourbon, not super complex. Like, I like complexity. That's usually what I'm looking for. This guy didn't have a ton of complexity, but what was there was nice.
Did you justify the price?
$75. There's a lot of bottles on the shelf better than that for $75. But when you're at that, you've had a lot of whiskey, you've got 70, 80 bottles. That's a good, storytelling change of pace is what that is. If you've got 5 bottles and you want to make sure they're all bangers, that might not meet that for the price.
Yeah.
I put the yellow sticker on the VDN Star. Our VDN Starlight was one of our most requested barrels to get another one of. And I think I don't know if Starlight has a branding problem, but people just don't pick it up. As somebody who loves branding, who studies branding, what we're looking at is, instead of saying we've got a bottle of whiskey or that we put in a VDN barrel, you do what Penelope does, and you give it a very romantic name, and you call it Valencia or something like that, and it gets hyped up. And they're doing the same thing. They're just better at marketing than other people are, right? So I don't know. I like that VDN finish. I don't know why people are sleeping on it.
There's a good price probably on the Kentucky Owl St. Patrick's edition.
Is that like 7 years old, or they do that every year?
I'm not sure, but I know normal price is 170.
They've come way down.
Yeah,
I think because they're not selling.
Yeah, and the Takumis are also going for about 60 to 70 bucks around here too.
The price always turned me off on them.
Yeah, me too. Now, I did in the Tulsa, Oklahoma, got that batch 12. I'm really liking that bottle for the $116 or whatever it was. I just don't think I'd buy it for $300. But for $116, I wouldn't hate on it at all. It's really nice whiskey. $300, it better be freaking out of this world exceptional. It better be different and unique in some way. All the Smoke Wagon. This is just MGP Alley right here. Fully stocked too, so I don't know if anybody in New Jersey's drinking these.
Nope.
Looks like that green label Smoke Wagon is the one that's the most consumed.
Oh, this one's
Single barrel.
Yeah, New Jersey pick.
Got bullets, Ford, Black and Dust.
Dude, I remember when those were impossible to find. Like, everybody wanted those Willet 4s, and they're good rides.
Yeah, it's decent.
But
I mean, they've gone up. It used to be $39 near me.
I think they've always been like $55 is a great price where I'm from for that bottle. I think they're 70-ish most places. Smoke Wagon vodka. I love how they just use the completely different brand, use the exact same bottle mold, just have them clear, and put a silver dollar medallion in it instead. That's cool. I like it. I like their branding's really good.
Some barrel gray labels. The Frank August.
There's that same Kentucky Owl batch 12 for
300.
more than I should pay for it.
Little Buck Chapter 5.
That one's been sitting around for a bit.
This Aaron is such a good bottle. It's a simple one too. Look at this, Longmorn 22. My people.
Have you had those?
Just the 18. I've never had the 22. That's insane. That's kind of high.
What's that one you're gonna eat?
This is one I'm after. That's one. I don't got that kind right now, but that's one. A couple of special Bunnahabhains. Nice.
So a little bit of rare stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, it feels weird leaving empty-handed, it really does. But I bought so much on the 3 hunts before that I'm really loaded up. I'm a little, like something's gotta be really enticing for me to pull the trigger on it at this point. So, like getting out of the way here so I don't get run over. She had plenty of parking lot to choose from, and she chose the spot we were standing. I hope we find that. I really do. I hope we find that enticing thing. All right, we're gonna head on to the next door. We'll catch up with y'all there. This time of year is fast-paced and usually pretty busy. I know that it always feels like the holidays catch me by surprise. Before I know it, Thanksgiving is here, and now it's crunch time for gifting season. If you're like me, you're always looking for gifts that you know are quality, will arrive in a timely fashion, and something that will really wow the person on the receiving end. Whether it's a husband, wife, co-worker, anybody in the family, Extra has exactly what you're looking for. And now Extra has released even more updated and cool products to suit the needs of your tech-savvy friends. The Card Holder Pro right here is one of Extra's new releases, which features customizable add-ons to expand storage and a metal buttoning mechanism for the quick card access. Even better, Extra stands behind this product with a lifetime warranty so that you know you're always covered. Extra's new Finder card, which I happen to have in my wallet, is the slimmest Find My tracker on the market. Lightweight and durable, this card is perfect for your most forgetful friends or loved ones. The coolest thing about this tracker card right here is it is going to tell me precisely where that wallet is at any given time. Anytime I lose it, the app is going to show me it's at the house. And if it's at the house and I can't find it, press a little button and that thing starts beeping. And that helps me locate it because you never can tell where I'm gonna sit this thing down. And so I use it a lot more than I thought I would. Luckily for our Brewzle community, Extra is offering a special discount for all of your Black Friday shopping. From November 11th to December 1st, Extra's offering up to 50% off. And if you use the code Brewzle, our viewers can save even more on top of these already crazy deals. So whether you're in need of a gift for a friend or a loved one, or maybe just in the market for a new wallet yourself, Extra has you covered. And make sure to use code Brewzle to save even more money. I upgraded from the grandpa wallet. I'm never going back, but let's get back to that video. All right, we're over here now. I feel like we're getting this true New Jersey experience. Welcome to Empire, discount liquor. This is gonna be great. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay. Well,
warm up the car?
it's not hasn't gotten cold yet.
Hey, look at this.
It's $99 though. Is that the little one? It's not. I mean, it's not the worst price I've seen. So that's what I'm saying. Like, man's got a whole selection of 6 bottles of whiskey and blends.
Who suggested this place?
We're taking away their suggestion card.
You know, we have to revamp this system.
I mean, you say that, but like, is there like allocated? There's something really hard to find behind the shelf over behind the counter. Really up there? I don't really see anything. All right, well, this was fun. We asked Discord. I don't know if they were being funny. I don't know if it's. I mean, there was Blanton's there, but so I don't know if it's a joke or they said a name and we got the wrong. Like maybe there's another one around here with a similar name. Like I'm trying to come up with a legitimate reason why somebody would recommend that, but maybe it's because every once in a while they get Blanton's there. Maybe that's what it is. And you can get Blanton's there right now if you want it. $99. But we're gonna head to the next door. Somebody in Discord was definitely playing a joke on us. We're gonna have to be a little more selective now. That's what happens. You play jokes, and now we have to be a little more selective about recommendations that we take from folks because we were headed to that next door about a mile away from that one we were at, and we had to just nope on out of there real quick. There was somebody tweaking on the corner. They were hordes of people on a Saturday morning just sitting outside, sharing 6-packs and having a good time. We decided we were just going to move on to something 3 or 4 miles away into a different neighborhood. And right now we are at, I don't even freaking, they don't even have a sign. That's what it is. Liquor Warehouse. There's a sign over there. Okay. Liquor Warehouse, discount store. All right, what do you think of the scotch?
Got some Jacks.
There's some Elvis rye right there. Jack 10, I went right by.
140 is not bad.
You got the 12 year for what?
75 in PA.
Oh, wow, okay.
Rub it in.
What's crazy though is the single barrel proof rye is 140.
I know.
The same as the Jack 10. Like, what kind of world do we live in? That is the bottle I've seen the strangest pricing on. There was one, what was it? It was Reno, where a guy had it at like $180 or something.
Oh, yeah.
But 140 for a Jack 10, I've seen a lot worse. Oh, I'm gonna knock something over. $47 for a Buffalo Trace. Got some Booker's 2023-01 up there. The old Heaven Hill label there. Make sure there's not a case or something around here.
It's a sadness. All right, I'm gonna do it.
The Fireball. Have you tried that? The barrel aged Fireball? I almost want to though. I almost want to try it. All right, y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Okay, so if this is what it's like bourbon hunting in New Jersey, I know why y'all want to watch me. Because it's a little on the sad side so far, but let's see if, always the next door, always the next door. And we'll catch up with you when we get there. We've got to a better place here, I think. I think we got on out of there. I know a lot of those small stores like that, you could go in there, you could find gems because most of their clientele are not looking for those bottles, but also not the type of place you just park your car out front with a bunch of stuff in the back of it and roll in with a camera. So we just got to be a little more selective about our locales. But here we're at Joe Canal's Discount Liquor Outlet. All right, you found your Russell's pick.
Oh yeah.
Is it we got a Camp Nelson or a Tyrone?
Mm-hmm.
I actually wanted
It's Tyrone.
Okay, those still good,
Yeah,
but
these are always good. I love them.
Camp Nelson's sometimes better, sometimes not. Open Nearest, some Bullet, some Elijah Craig Private Barrels. I do like the new bottles on those Angels Envies. Foolproof 1792 store pick right in the Buffalo Trace display. I'm sure they're ecstatic about that.
Yep.
I guess they could just say, hey, if Buffalo Trace sent us a barrel pick, we would put them there. Smoke Wagon Private Barrels. There's your Fortaleza right there. You were looking for those, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the price is. They're priceless. That old Route 8, 117. I like that bottle. I really do. I just try not to buy $100 whiskey unless I just absolutely have to have it on the shelf. I wasn't a fan of it.
No?
No. You try when you come to the house. But like I say that I'm not a fan of it. It's a good whiskey.
Yeah.
It's a really nice rye. If it were a reasonable price rye, I would be all about it. But $330, I think I paid $300 for mine at the gift shop. I would just rather have the Bullet 12, and that's $50. So there it is right there, $51.99. But maybe I'm just not that sophisticated when it comes to ryes. I mean, that's a possibility. It's a high likelihood. But for $300, I could have a Michter's 10 rye if I could find it.
Write it down and keep it for future reference.
Lots of Buffalo Trace kosher stuff. How much is that kosher stuff?
$52.99.
I'm taking one of those, I think. So this is the rye recipe, which is the high rye bourbon. I don't know which one I have. I have either the rye or this one, but I'm taking that one home with me. The 15-star stuff.
Have you tried any of the old St. Nick?
I think somebody gave me a sample of it at some point, but I've never owned a bottle. What is this? This is like this is like stuff they have.
Oh, yeah.
You take it, I can't hold it and both. You read them out very loudly so the people in the back can hear.
Oh, it explains them.
Oh, okay.
Liquor 17, Frank August.
Well, tell me about that Frank August, because I said I was going to buy a cask straight, but they're $140 for the cheapest one.
This one is the finished in Mizunara Japanese oak.
Okay. Named best whiskey of 2022. Which one is that?
It's hard to see.
Gray Label
These up
Seagrass.
here.
Those are really good. We were drinking those the other day. They're really nice.
16-year-old, 100% Canadian rye.
I don't know why this is the bourbon, the seagrass, and the whiskey, and then dovetail.
The Dovetail.
But I also have heard the prices of all these are coming down, and I don't think they're reflected here yet. These might be getting discontinued, and the remaining stock is getting discounted pretty heavily. I mean, you see orange labels on these already where they've brought the price down, but I think like the actual, like they may be getting a lot cheaper than that. I don't remember what the price of this was in DC, but I think it was quite a bit less than that.
Single barrel proof.
Do they have the single barrel proof rye? I'm just seeing if they've got it jacked up in price as well. Like, I just have to think they thought it was the special release, because they did the special release rye that was out of this world good, and then they came out with the single barrel proofs. Like, why are people dropping them? I mean, they're $65 for the Tennessee whiskey, but then they want like $150 for a freaking rye. Check the batches on these. 53. If you find a low batch number on that, grab it. I don't know if there's any out there, probably not, but yes, sir. I know I want one. I think you wanted one. Yeah, I don't know if Nate, did you want one of these rye recipes? Okay, 2 of the rye recipes. I think that's all we need. Appreciate it. Thank you. Smashing Pumpkins Few Spirits.
I heard it's different.
It's some sort of rose tea.
Yeah, I heard it's not bad. It's different.
Okay. Heirloom rye whiskey from Jaywalk.
New York State rye, New York State corn, malted
Single
barley.
barrel cask strength. Okay, who makes that?
New York Distilling.
But did they distill it? We're gonna have to open it and find out if they distilled it.
Born in Brooklyn, distilled in New York, bottled in New York.
Okay, but by them or by somebody else? Nice looking bottle. Heirloom Jaywalk rye, 114 proof, 7 years old. They couldn't have distilled. I mean, I guess they could have, but distilled by New York Distilling Company. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one home with me too. 7-year-old small producer product. Yeah, I'm doing that for sure. What'd you find?
I was just looking at these ones. The bottle caught my eye. Distilled by Cedar Ridge, with select cask additions from Kentucky and/or Indiana. That's the Slipknot.
Yeah, I see stuff like that, and I'm just like, gimmick. How good's the whiskey? Gimmick. And sometimes I'm wrong. What'd you find? Oh, an anniversary blend?
Yeah, the 777s.
There you go.
I'm grabbing one of those.
Dude, so I was at Uncle Nearest not long ago. They didn't have any of these for us. I got to try it, but that's pretty good. Yeah. This is barrel number 7. Is that what that said? We might have needed a buggy. Out of all the stores we've been to, this is by far the better one. That was a good find, man. I would have never even just noticed that.
Yeah, it was covered up by that.
Yeah. Yep. I walked right by it.
More Russell single barrel picks here. Are they the same barrel? Tyrone K.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.4. Yeah, looks like it's all the same stuff.
You guys got me thinking I should just get one of those. I'm getting the peer pressure.
All right, I got it. It's on me. Grab it. We got to look at the Scotch selection now.
Oh,
don't
I
we?
already looked.
You already looked?
Nothing to see.
Okay, thank you. So you got to bounce to go to your somebody's birthday party.
Girlfriend's grandmother's.
Girlfriend, you shouldn't get invited to your girlfriend's grandmother. Like, it's got to be serious.
Yeah, it would have been. It's pretty
Okay.
serious.
If you get invited to that kind of stuff, it's got to be serious. Man's got cheesecakes in the car.
I do
Yeah,
have
how they
some.
holding up?
Good, they're in a cooler. I mean, do you guys want some?
Yes, we want a cheesecake. Yes, that's exactly what we want to do. He offered it at the first store where we didn't film because the store was closed. I thought he said cheesesteaks, and I'm like, like it's 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, man, what do we want cheesesteaks for? But he said cheesecakes, and I can't let him get out of here without trying these cheesecakes. And you made these yourself.
Yep, I
Okay.
got. So there's a vanilla and
Dude,
a
those look-
blueberry jam, and then there's pumpkin, and some are marbled with vanilla.
Bodybuilder chef.
A little
Dude,
bit. I just can't eat
here,
them.
we're gonna share this one, Nate. All right, we're gonna go back over here to the truck.
All right.
We're gonna give a review right here.
That's perfect. That's staying
When you get it on your face, you know it's good.
That's staying in.
Dude, that's solid, man.
See that?
Is there lemon in that? It's got like a little extra tartness to it, like it's really tart.
The jam that I made.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Look at you.
Man, are you a chef?
Not a chef, but I like to cook.
Well, you're good at it. Man, you should start doing this. I don't know, what do you do for a
Get
living?
the
I'm
bodybuilding.
an electrician.
You're an electrician that just cooks for fun.
Yep.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, ladies, he's in a very serious relationship because he's getting invited to his girlfriend's grandmother's birthday, but you've got to run.
Yep, I do got to go.
So how was the hunt so far?
It was great. Just hanging out, stopping at a few stores. Like, we had a few sketchy ones, but
Yeah, it started off, but this was your favorite store. We wanted to make sure we got here.
yeah, this is probably the best one around.
It was a good suggestion. Finally, we got one good suggestion. We loaded up on whiskey. Me and Nate are going to continue this journey for a little while longer here today, maybe sample a few bottles, but I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, definitely. The next place I would recommend is up the road a bit, called Viking Liquors.
That's where we're going next. All right, we'll catch up with y'all after I eat my cheesecake. We'll see y'all at Viking. Down to just me and Nate. We are going to keep hitting liquor stores, and right now, we're going to take the suggestion. His suggestion was great on the last store. We're going to go to Viking, see what it's about. Ooh, Mixer's 10, I see it. Mixer's 10 rye right there. $300 piece. Little Jane Vaults. $800 for a Rip 10 if you want it. I just rolled right on by it. Didn't even notice it.
Nope.
I'm a nope on that too.
Nope.
I'm a nope on that.
I probably wouldn't get it for 300.
I'd probably go ahead and take it just because I know somebody would want it.
Our Blackheart. They know what's up. That's a great one. That's one of my favorite. Look at Hazelburn 15s. Look at this. Not bad. Prices are high,
Yeah,
but they're there.
that's probably why they're there.
Yeah.
300. Regular price 400.
That's the weekend price.
What's the price of those at the distillery? I'm trying to. It was 2 something. It's on into the 2s, right? Like that's not terrible markup for those. I want to drink you, but I'm gonna leave you there because I have a couple of you already. But I want them. When it comes to allocated stuff, once you have a couple of them, there's no need to buy them all. You can't just buy everyone. Just the budget gets way out of hand if I buy every fancy bottle I see. All right, fill me in on what we're looking at here.
Oh.
Look, this was a candy cane. Is that good?
Like that? That's a candy cane. I never heard of it described that way, but you're right on. Yeah, price is not bad. 144 for that one. That's pretty good. That's high. That's a great bottle. That's probably way better than this one, but that's not a bad one. That's a great bottle. Craig Alge. Brooklady 18. $159.
It comes with a jacket.
Yep. In case it gets chilly.
It's neat. Is it Velcro? Is it? I bet it's Velcro. I bet it's Velcro. Is it? Oh, I thought it looks like it would open right there. Doesn't it? I wanted to Velcro.
Hold it.
It looks like it looked like you could open the jacket right there.
Yeah, it does.
Dang it! I thought you could. That would have been cool. Do that on the next one. Let's see what bourbons we've got over here.
Get that Walking Dead.
I have that bottle.
Is it good?
So Matt from ADHD Whiskey was talking about it. So I grabbed it because I thought it was hilarious. I'm pretty sure he was joking about it being good though, because it's not really that good to me. But maybe we just got different palates. Knob 12 for $67 right
That's a pretty
there.
good price.
Larceny Barrel Proofs.
Older one.
B524. There's your Yellowstone 101 right there.
Yeah. That's a good one.
What are you looking for? You said you can't
That
find one.
maker's that
Oh, the hearts.
yeah.
We're gonna find the heart. We got to do it. I don't know if they're in this state, but I saw them everywhere in the last couple of days. Rebel 10 year for $90. Those used to be impossible to find. Now there's 4, 5, or 6 of them sitting right there. Oh, the official whiskey of Talladega. Got the official whiskey of Talladega. They sent it all. First time, I'm from Alabama. First time I've ever seen that pack. The Dega pack with a flask right there. That's fun. $35 though. That's pretty good whiskey for $35, especially with a flask.
You might need that. Have you tried that Elijah Craig toasted rye yet?
I have not. I've had a couple of chances to buy it, but every time I've had a chance to buy it, there was something else there I wanted more. I think I passed it for a sweet wheat because they had a ton of that Elijah Craig rye. So I'm pretty sure they put out a lot of it.
Yeah.
I think I'll be able. I was like, they have a ton of it here. I think I'll be able to find it somewhere. Navigator, Kentucky. Wine Enthusiast gave it 93 points out of who knows how many points.
Is that when the check clears?
You said it. I didn't say it. He said. I didn't say it. He said it. He said it.
I have
didn't
no
say
obligations.
it. Aged 5 years in American white oak barrels. Interesting bottle. I need to have been looking for that toasted rye. I've probably walked past it. I haven't even really been looking at the Elijah Craigs the last week.
I haven't seen it today. Because I won't. I've been looking.
Jim Beam Fire right there if you want it.
Oh, yeah.
Sourland Mountain. I just don't think I would name my whiskey Sourland. I just don't, even if it was like, you don't name it a tasting note, right? I know it's probably from Sourland somewhere, but distilled and bottled by Dish and Sons. Rocky Hill Road, Hopewell, New Jersey, aged for 2 years. If it had been Sweetland, I might have bought it. Yellow Rose Outlaw? What in the tarnation? Maine, Texas. Never seen that bottle. Handmade and pot distilled in Texas. Aged in special small American oak barrels. Well, because they were special. Wide crack barrel proof B524 right there. Yeah, I think the Yellowstone limited edition, about the only, I mean the Michter's 10s obviously being the highlight.
This is horrible.
That's not good?
Nope.
Fusion cask. What did they fuse the cask with?
It's a 3 mix. I tasted it and was disappointed. It's bad. And $99. It's actually come down. It was a little bit higher.
It's come down because nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it.
Right. Somebody will buy those Michter's 10s at $300, I assure you. Because, I mean, honestly, in Kentucky, they're not that much cheaper than that. I know I've got at least one of each on the bar, and I think I might have a backup of each. I could be wrong about that, but I find them from time to time. I tend to get to Kentucky a lot. Sometimes they drop them at the distillery, so they're not, as far as hard to find bottles, they're not the hardest of bottles to find. I think we're gonna end this video trying some things. I've got some special stuff here. One thing in particular, I'm sure Nate's had it, I've never had it. We're gonna jet to the hotel. We're going to do a little tasting of 2 bottles, at least, to end this video. All right, we're in the hotel room. We got a couple of clean Glencairns here. I got about 30 minutes before Auburn kicks off against Cal, and I got something I want Nate's opinion on. I need his opinion on 2 bottles of whiskey real quick. We're gonna start with bottle number 1, and that is the Russell's 15 that I bought in DC. Have you had it?
I have not.
Okay, your opinion right now. Give me a review, professional review. You're not any better at opening things than I am.
Nope. I'm under pressure.
Cork pop. Ooh, sounds pretty good.
Look at that color. That's a heavy pour. Wow, that's all that cherry, huh?
Yeah, cherry, soft, subtle oakiness.
Wow, that's good.
This is not as good as the one I sampled before, but I think that bottle had been open a little bit, and this one is a fresh cork pop. This one's got a little more oak on it than the one I tried before. So what I'm saying is this is delicious, and I think it's gonna get better. If you get a chance, Russell's 15 is worth the hype. It really is. It's stupid expensive, but man, is it a good bottle of whiskey.
That is even better than I thought it was gonna be. I'm digging all the wild turkey stuff.
I don't know if I've got any other turkey stuff here, but
I got that bottle. I got the
the Russells.
Yeah.
We may try that here in a bit, but I'm gonna let him finish this heavy pour, and then we're gonna get his opinion on one more bottle. This is the one I've been waiting for. One last bottle we're gonna try here, that Russell's 15. This is not going to hold a candle to that. Not in my opinion, but this one is actually older than the Russell's 15. Springbank 18. What are your thoughts?
This is an amazing bottle. They come out with different ones. This is the Oloroso sherry finish, I believe. Every year they come out with a different one. Well, they different finishes that they put on them. Look at you with the 18.
Fancy.
Who knocked you out for this? Let's get this in your luggage.
You? It's like I gotta have this when Nate comes to the house, but I just came to you.
You ready?
Yeah. That's weak.
Come on, that was the best one.
Okay, that's more than I'm gonna drink right there. This is my review first.
Absolute sin to rush this. Look at the face, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Plums. You're not getting that?
Yeah. Yeah. If you pulled them out of the bottom, pulled them out of the bottom of a dumpster, yeah.
Oh my God, a light little smoke. Come on.
That's not a light little smoke, man. That thing has been run
barely
through.
there.
It was burnt to the ground.
Barely there.
It's just like the ashes of a building, a dumpster. Yeah, a trash service center, a recycling center burnt down.
Why you gotta do that to this
And
man?
they just received a delivery of rotten plums.
Dude, this is gold.
Well, that's your bottle. So,
Well,
enjoy it.
I guess if you gotta go ahead, crap on it. I guess so. You give it. I guess you can do that. That's awesome.
For a scotch, it has some redeeming qualities.
What?
It's still, the spring baked stuff, all the stuff I've had, the mouthfeel, the viscosity, you know, it's got a really creamy texture to it.
Yeah.
It's got an interesting fruitiness. And then they just ruin all that with the scotch, you know, with just the scotchiness. If we could just do that in something other than scotch, I would be good to go. I just can't get over the fact that it tastes like I burnt a package of Band-Aids.
The lemon on the back is so perfect. You can't rush this.
All right, well, you take your time with that
You can't rush
while I finish out the video here. I appreciate all y'all watching. Unfortunately, DirecTV has not renewed its contract with Disney, the owner of this channel, and I'm gonna have to scramble to figure out a way to watch this Auburn game. I'm gonna do that real quick. We got like 10 minutes before kickoff, so I got plenty of time. Thank you, DirecTV and Disney for making my life just a little bit harder today. You know, the thoughts of the day. What are my thoughts for today? The scotch, it's not good.
Avoid New Jersey.
New Jersey's not my favorite place. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not my favorite place in the world. You know, lots of the areas we go, everything seems to be kind of hodgepodge put together, and the architecture that I've seen hasn't been the most wonderful in the world. Like, I'm sure there are beautiful places in New Jersey, and I just have not made it to them yet. So I am not ill-talking New Jersey. I'm just saying my experience thus far. People are, you know, kind of rude in traffic, and you know, there's roads just splintering off every direction. I don't know where I'm supposed to be turning. Give me a half second, figure it out, Karen. But on a positive note, this right here, you know, Nate decided to stay here. We got a room next door. We got plenty of room for activities right here. And those activities are gonna be trying an awful lot of bottles of whiskey, watching a little bit of college football. Like, we have nice bottles, but it really is about finding cool folks to share them with and the moments along the way. So make sure you take your nice selections, not your collections, your selections, and you find some cool folks to share them with. And I guarantee you, they're gonna share some things with you that you would never otherwise be able to try. So I appreciate y'all watching all the way to the end. We'll see y'all in the next one. Hey B-Team, are you ready to look fresh for family get-togethers this holiday season? Do you want your friends and family to know you have a selection, not a collection? You know Uncle Ted watches the channel as well. Instead of listening to all those rehashed stories from high school, you can actually talk about bourbon. If you want to rep the Brewzle community, then listen up. We're gonna change how we're doing merch just a little bit. The Brewzle team is dropping a massive amount of all new merch to keep our Brewzle community looking their absolute best. We're releasing 5 new t-shirt designs, hats, leather coasters, koozies, and a members only kit from Aged in Ore. Now, whether you're looking for some new gear promoting your love of bourbon or a gift for a bourbon lover in your life, then be ready when we launch on October 19th. Be sure to grab some new Brewzle gear on launch day because every one of these is in limited supply.